And we are live with session 16 of Out of the Abyss, 5th edition D&D. Last time, people got a headache from hearing multiple voices.
Yes, then we finally tracked down Droki, a messenger of the Grey Ghosts. And, I think between that and a few things, we had... Oh yeah, and also we found a few other Dwergar and did some interrogation. And we figured out roughly that the dragon egg that was stolen is supposed to create Dembishad's replacement, presumably under the control of the Grey Ghosts. And, that their base is at some obelisk with a path by a lake, and they're trying to rebuild the obelisk. And, I don't know, we should probably go stop them or something. That seems like something we would do.
That does sound like something you would do.
Anything I'm missing there? Or anything else?
There was a fight with some, what do you call it? Etheric type creatures, like,
I like some shadows or something.
Yeah, and there were some, true guards that seemed to be controlling them.
When you guys were in the room with the Mesa, let's go back to that screen. When you were in the room with the Mesa, there was a tunnel, another one of those tiny tunnels that Droki has been using to get around easier, and you heard screaming from the other side as you were headed through it. And upon getting out the other side, he was being attacked by 3 shadow demons.
That's right.
And during that fight, because of all of the shouting and stuff, some Duergar came out of a nearby stone door and tried to attack, but were swiftly defeated, but not before somebody else from the inside closed the door. You captured Droki, eventually knocking him out because he was not cooperative at all. He was throwing an epic level tantrum, muttering about being late, changing fate, hating all surface dwellers, stuff like that. Upon knocking him out, I believe you guys took his stuff, you thieving jerks.
Yeah, we had a piece of the obelisk, I think.
We're heroes. We clearly deserve all of your stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In fact, not giving us your stuff could indeed.
Some of the stuff he had a little bit of money, a spell scroll of sea invisibility, 2 potions, a whole bunch of dead spiders and centipedes and such. Pages of lizard skin parchment held together between 2 leather covers from 2 different books. A strange lump of black metal, and a scroll in a copper tube with 4 small pouches also inside. I don't... the scroll itself you guys looked at, and it had name. No, wait.
The letter was, I don't need your poison anymore. I'll deal with Wurr's Saltbearer myself. Bring me an elf blade, one with swirlies carved on the steel, and I'll forget you failed me. And I don't want to see any of your goons near my post. The captain is poking around, and I could use a scapegoat.
Yes.
From Gorglak.
And the 4 pouches you have not investigated further.
Yes, I believe you were about to check out a ladder up top, and that's where we stopped.
Yeah, he also had some boots that you took off of him.
Boots.
And I don't remember if anybody cast Detect Magic I think you did while you were inside the lab.
Yes.
Yeah, I do have it. Yep.
I remember asking about ritual casting detect magic, and then
Yes, and then finding out that everyone can ritual cast things now.
Yeah, pretty much. So with the ritual cast, the 2 potions he had were magical. The boots were magical. The stuff inside the lab, there were 5 potions that were magical. You have since learned that healing potions all look roughly the same, just slight different shades for different severities of healing potions. So the 2 potions Droki had were healing. In the lab, there were also 2 healing potions and 1 greater healing potion, and then 2 other potions.
Alright. I will work this off.
And I think that
2 other
was...
unidentified potions.
The letter about Gorglak was actually found on the alchemist's desk.
And there were also some magical formulas, which we hadn't gotten around to fully reading yet. Alright. But I think for now we were about to take the ladder up to the up top and see where that went.
Yes, there was talk about that. There were also, down here was a fungus pit with a whole bunch of different fungi growing inside, and several crates with food. What else was in here?
What's in those pouches? Was it just coinage?
No. Okay, the crates had each crate had 50 pounds of fungi, which was the equivalent of 20 days of rations. The pouches themselves from the scroll tube, there are 4 of them. Each pouch is tagged with a different name. And the scroll contains a list of names matching those on the tag, together with descriptions. One of the names on one of the pouches and the scroll itself is Dorhun, which was Stone Speaker Hagram's apprentice. And then there's 3 other names, each attributed to one of those pouches that you don't recognize. And which pouch would you like to open up?
One of the name?
Start with the guy we know. It's least rude to open his mail, right?
Inside that pouch, looks like it has strange white slivers and flecks. And it doesn't take a whole lot of guessing to figure out that they look like nail clippings and flecks of skin.
Ugh.
I like Dorhun. If this is like clippings from him.
Do they look like they're from him or from something else?
I don't think you would be able to tell skin flecks.
Well, nail clippings. You could probably tell stone giant nail clippings from Dwergar are nail clippings.
Good point. That sounds like a good use of the study action.
Nature? Question mark?
I'm looking. Giants and humanoids. History.
History, sure. It doesn't particularly matter. I'm proficient in all of these things, but... That's a 9. Alright. I'm not quite able to make it out from there. Huh. Well, these... Either he was making a very strange delivery, or these are from him. And if they're from him, then I wonder if these are all from people who were going through whatever happened to poor Dorhoon. His extra heads and everything.
I'm also wondering if they are maybe just supposed to be scrying spell components so that it is easier to.
Could
That
be.
maybe these are not letters addressed to somebody, but these are. Like if we open the rest of these, are they similar bits and pieces of biological matter?
Yes. You have pouches of DNA.
Yeah. All I can think of is the fucking.
Scrying seems to be the least gross reason for this. Well, that or studying this like chaos warping corruption that's happening to some things down here. But we need to see the other 3 to tell if that's what it was. Alright, well, someone's been keeping an eye on Dorhoon.
You open the other ones?
They're all the same.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Scrying seems to make the most sense.
Do
Okay.
we recognize the names on them as being of like giant type or dwarven type or what?
They would probably fit a giant naming pattern, I guess.
Okay. All 4 or just one?
All 4 of them seem to, yes.
Okay, so 4 giants. That's a lot of spying. And those are in the pouches, and the pouches were in the scroll case, and the scroll had what on it? That was the scroll the
A list of names of the 4 names, each with descriptions.
Oh, okay.
And cross-referencing them, the descriptions also seem to describe giants, what they do, their position inside the clan, or whatever.
Okay. Does it mention the extra head with Dorhoon or no?
No.
Okay, so this might have been before that.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Okay, so we got a giant scrying tube. Okay. And we have boots that are... Were the boots magical?
Yes, they were.
I think we wait for a short rest to identify them, right?
Well, for right now, I think probably don't want to be spending too much time in this place.
No, I should keep moving.
Yeah. There was also, besides the ladder that you were going to go to at the east end of the fungus pit, there was another tiny tunnel that stretched out into the distance again.
Let's check out the ladder first.
right. You have an unconscious Droki. What are you going to do with him?
I believe we were bumping his head across the ground, being carried by one of the dwarves.
Oh, wait. I had gone up the ladder and looked, and there was a tunnel stop that went away.
Yeah, there was a
Which I
winding
never
tunnel, and I think you took about 10 minutes or so, and it seemed to just stretch and slowly rise as it was winding back and forth and stuff.
Okay, so then I think our next step is the little tiny tunnel.
Yeah, I mean we can either follow that, or we can head down the tiny tunnel and see where that leads.
I think the ladder leads out somehow.
You
Probably ends up in the city.
question somebody,
Yes, the alchemist here.
and he told you that the tunnel eventually led up to the docks of the Dark Lake.
Tiny tunnel it is?
Wait, haven't we already been to the Dark Lake, or is that another thing I'm thinking
We
of?
have been to the Dark Lake.
Oh, the city.
Though
Yeah,
the Dark Lake is also like big.
It's in the city up above,
Oh, okay, so maybe it's at a different
right? So as
part
a
of Dark Lake
reminder,
or something.
the docks
mean,
are
this-
the
this-
northern shore. So somewhere on the northern shore there.
I think we're thinking about there's a reference for a lake, maybe of lava, for the Obsidian Gateway.
Okay.
So, anyway, let's go down through the little tunnel.
Oh, and we need to find that gateway, don't we? Okay, yeah.
Let's
So-
see. If we're heading down that tunnel, we're not going to be able to bring Droki with us. We need to eat the mushrooms to make people small again, and he's unconscious.
Can we force feed him mushrooms to make him tiny and pocket-sized?
No.
Keep him inside a glass jar.
He is small
I mean,
natural,
okay.
so he can be squeezed through, but it'll slow you down. Being small in general slows you down.
I don't have a
I mean,
problem with leaving them here.
I'm strength 8, so I'm not the one that is carrying him if we are bringing
Yeah, I
him
mean-
with us.
Actually, like, there was a room with the fungus. Oh, no. There wasn't. Wasn't there a room with a... room with, like, a door or something up here? Or no, am I misremembering?
There was that.
I'm just wondering if
room
we could
left
just
to the
lock him in some way, or deal with him later. But I don't want to just kill Blood while he's unconscious, and I also don't want to leave him behind where he's going to wake up and go warn his buddies about us.
Well, back through the door, there was a whole area of the cave we hadn't explored yet.
Yeah. So in here, you had the door to
Yeah.
the east there, but that's where the tunnel was. There were some beds. But this section here, there's 3 exits. There's the ladder leading upwards, the door to the west that you came in, and then the tunnel to the east.
Okay. And this door, that's what leads to the tunnel?
Yes. No,
Okay.
this door here leads to the ladder,
Ah, okay.
which leads to its own tunnel.
Yep. Everything leads to a tunnel. Everything's tunnels down here.
Yep. Hey, yeah, now I need some trolls.
To go with the tunnels.
Tunnels and Trolls, great game.
So you're going to be going through the tiny tunnel then to the east?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you said you wanted to lock up Turkey, right? So,
I mean, there's nowhere
You
to
wanna go
lock
here?
him up.
well, we got the door here.
Which door are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, that just leads to the ladder. So, I mean, we could put him there, and then he'd just climb up whenever he woke up.
Well, one other thing is we don't really want him sounding the alarm, right? So
Yeah,
something to
yeah,
think
we're
about.
either... I mean, I guess we can keep on trying to take him with us, and he'll slow us down.
Well, I mean, okay, my character's not exactly the best person in the world, but just putting this out there, we could just, kill him if we don't need him anymore.
Yeah, I mean, my character also isn't the best person in the world, but he's just like, he's unconscious, he's a prisoner, he might be useful later.
He seems kind of crazy. He might not be in his right mind. It's not his fault.
Okay.
I mean, that applies to the entire race of the Darrow.
Well, we could also try to use them as like I don't know if they do this, but like a bargaining chip or something.
I don't think he's useful, that valuable beyond what he's carrying. But I guess he's a decent courier. But we could just tie him up, leave him here, and then maybe come back to him before he wakes up and gets free, depending on how long this whatever we're about to do takes us. I think that's probably the most reasonable short term.
I got no problem with leaving
And
him
if just
somewhere.
Jezelle doubles back and kills him while we're not looking, well, that's that's something our characters won't have to know about.
What? I would never do that. I'm insulted you'd even.
All right, yeah. I think I'll just go ahead
Dark elf sneaking around killing someone.
You can't trust Dark
I think I'll
Elves.
just go ahead and tie up Droki, leave him here. We'll plan on coming back and getting him and handing over to the guard at some point.
What
Yeah,
could
and
go wrong?
I'm sure being handed over to the Dwargar guards is a much nicer thing to do than killing someone while they're unconscious too. But I don't know. Here we are.
Just write a small note and pin it to his tunic so that when he wakes up, he knows what's going on.
Wait,
Hmm.
should we try to mess with the guards in some way? Like, assuming they find him, we could put like a note in Durgar saying like some misleading information. Try to lead them somewhere. Or what it would be. but-
I think you're overcomplicating it, but we have those two unidentified potions, right?
Correct. Let me see if there's.
What if we make it look like he's on our side?
I think we're.
We could say
we're
like
going too far
some
with this.
instructions and leave it in his pocket. So if they find him, they're like, "You traitor," and kill him or something. I don't know. Or not. That's fine too.
I don't have any great ideas for what we'd put on a note like that, and also they'd probably just question him, and he'd say it was the surface dwellers, and then
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right, yeah, tie him up, leave him here. Maybe we'll go back and pick him up before he wakes up and gets his way free, and head down the tunnel off to the east.
Let me see. One
Okay,
of
Yeah,
One
go
of
ahead,
the
Ken.
unidentified potions has an orange liquid that flickers and smoke fills the top of the container.
Good sign.
And the other one has no description. So the other one is just like a pale blue liquid.
Okay, I'm gonna say a quick prayer to the wall breaker, and I want to test the pale blue liquid with like. First, I'm not gonna try drinking it. I'm gonna try actually using I don't know, a stick or a rock or something, and get a little bit of moisture on it. I'm hoping it'll be sovereign glue.
It does not seem to be a glue.
Okay, so it's a drinkable potion. Okay. But we don't know what it does.
Yep, we can identify that later.
If I had to guess, I'd say the other one is fire breath.
Reasonable guess.
Spicy heartburn potion.
Yeah, you've got a heartburn potion and an acid reflux potion.
Yeah. Should we give it to the thief?
Not really a thief, but we'll take it.
Okay. Yeah, I was hoping it'd be something we basically kept the time up and leave him. Put him on bed, Put him on the bed.
All right, put him on the bed, tie him up.
Go hunting for little mushrooms.
Let's see, where is Droki? There he is.
Sleepy boy.
Do I have an icon that looks like tied up? I have a net somewhere. And what about the alchemist?
I think he's motivated enough not to have any more dealings with the Grey Ghosts, considering
Rukook
what he's
kills him.
told us. But
Rukook kills him.
Okay.
You guys can stop Rukook if you want.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be just going to disapproving, disgusted, but not going to do anything about it.
I'll just sort of watch in mild curiosity.
You guys
All
are
right, East
morbid.
Tunnel.
All right, East Tunnel. Yeah, eat some mushrooms, you shrink down. The party icon won't fit into it really. There are, as you start to move through this, the glow of the Phaserus in these tunnels reveals sticky white strands clinging to the walls. They become a little more dense as you move in. Not very far in, there is a fork. I guess it sort of fits in there. The right fork leads to a dead end where there seems to be dead vermin in there, like very small mammal vermin or lizards. The left fork eventually reaches another fork.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Looking to the right. Let me see here. Looks like it eventually opens up into, and there's some more fungus growing around there. And looking to the left, it looks like the white strands on the walls and stuff thicken more.
We can go fight some spiders, or we can leave the other way.
yeah. I mean, I think we found all we need to down here. Now we just need to figure out where that obelisk is.
Okay, so we'll take
That's
the
our
mushroom.
main thing.
So I guess we'll take the mushroom path.
Alright.
Yeah.
Take the mushroom path. There's more mushrooms around here that will grow you back to regular size. Oh, you guys can keep moving the party token. I'm going to move your individual tokens somewhere convenient, though.
Okay, so this looks like it meets up.
Yes, you passed, it looks like the tunnel to the southwest is where you followed Droki originally. You have not been to the northeast.
That's where we're going there.
It is a long tunnel. The ceiling is 50 feet high in here. Right.
Any particularly unusual looking spikes on the ceiling?
No. It's just this cavern in general. Most of the open areas that you've been into are large, 50-foot tall stone tunnels.
Right.
Somebody, you guys can decide to roll a d20 for me.
Got it.
Got it. $14.
Okay. Up ahead, kind of floating, right? Yep. Fly speed 30 feet. Looks to be like a floating jellyfish. It looks like.
Oop.
A flumph. It kind of floats into the area. And, yeah, everybody would hear in their head, greetings.
Hello there. What? Whatever you are. Glance towards the psionic guy. You know what this is?
I assume that I know what this is.
Yeah. It's an aberration. You're probably sure what it is.
Yeah, the like one.
Good aberration.
Yeah, not immediately hostile kill on sight aberration.
Prone deficiency.
But believe me, if they could have posed a threat, they would.
That is funny. Can you assist?
Assist with what?
There are cultists down here in the tunnels. I cannot rid the tunnels of them myself, but they wish to cause chaos and havoc.
Of course, there's a cult. There's a cult underneath the city, spreading chaos, probably summoning demons too. Well, we should probably go see what they're on about. Maybe we can finally get some kind of hard evidence of what's actually been going on around here. Which way are they?
They are ahead, but not directly ahead. There is some travel needed for them.
keep working our way forward then.
Tell me, Mighty Flump, what is it that they are worshipping?
Some of them are trying to rebuild something that should not be rebuilt.
The
Oh, an
obelisk.
obelisk.
There is a side tunnel leading up here to the head. Up here ahead, the side tunnel, it leads more directly to where some of them are. Kind of indicates your branch off to the right there.
All right. Well, I guess we should go check it out then.
Is it like a 5-foot tunnel, or is it like only small people can get through?
No, it's a small tunnel, but not a tiny tunnel.
Okay, cool. Obzam, you want to go first? I'll go second.
That's my job, standing in front of other people 101.
Moving through this tunnel, it reaches a couple forks, and here I will do it because some of these are dead ends. That one leads to a dead end. The one to the right leads to a dead end. The flump tells you that the cultists are still up ahead. However, do you wish to investigate the dead ends?
Yes.
Didn't hurt.
Sure.
Make sure that we're not snuck up on behind.
Make sure there isn't a squad of Dwargar assassins sitting in any of these. Yeah, also, when did I do the... Did the see invisibility like right before we got into the last fight. That lasts for an hour. So is that still going, or is that worn off now?
It would probably wear off by now.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, so going down one of the dead ends, up ahead, you see a patch of yellow mold on the ground. However, it looks to be growing over something that you can't quite make out.
Bothered me.
Always the last poison that bothers you the most.
True, true. I'll go check it out, see what's get a look at what's under the mold there.
Alright. How do you wish to proceed?
Alright, so what exactly am I looking at? I'm looking at what, like, just patch on the ground, and then there's something coated in mold, or?
Yeah, there's something on the ground covered in mold, so you can't see what it is. You can see that there is something there, but you're going to have to either wipe or disturb it somehow.
Alright, I'm gonna just take some cloth, like, wrap it over my mouth and nose, and then take a rag or something and just try to pick it up, pull it out of there, and wipe it off so I can get a look at what it is.
All right.
Nice knowing everyone.
Give me a con save with advantage.
All right. That will be 21. Oh, wait a minute. What am I getting? Oh,
The plus
right.
has
Yeah,
worn
plus
off.
17. Yeah, just 17.
The 17 is still good enough. It as soon as you start to wipe, it basically ejects a cloud of spores into the area. Doesn't seem to affect you.
I'm a dwarf. Yeah.
But underneath, as you start to wipe, there seems to be a skeleton.
Wow.
And
Human, dwarf.
humanoid. It has
Oh.
kind of tattered leather armor, a rusted short sword, and a rotted quiver.
All right. I'll sort through it quick, see if there's anything.
Inside the
Oh,
quiver,
fine.
there are 14 arrows
That are not rotted through.
that are not rotted through.
All right. I'll pull those out, get the spores off them, and then pass those over to the archer. I don't know what these are, but if they held up under all that, there's probably something magical about them.
Alright. I'll probably have a use for them.
Best way to identify a magic arrow: just shoot someone with it.
Exactly. Can I, with some of my expertise, have any insight into what they might do, or is it kind of a testing through the process kind of a deal here?
The tips of the arrows, besides being in immaculate condition, the tips of the arrows seem to be a little, kind of like a dull off-white shade with a very little bit of mist seeming to radiate off of them.
Off-white shade with mist. Huh. I mean, I could do the typical thing, which is tap the end of my finger on it, but really poisonous. I don't know if I actually want to do that.
Tap the end of the dwarf's finger on it, see if it's poison. See how spicy the
Sure.
imagery is.
My drow could get along with this.
Take one and just kind of reach over and tap, tap, tap.
Like,
Poke the
here.
dwarf.
It is
I need your
cold
finger
to the
really quick.
touch.
Ah. Like,
Ooh, okay,
perhaps
so-
cold iron? Or cold damage, probably.
Cold iron or cold iron. Okay.
Yes, they are +1 arrows, and they do an additional d4 cold damage.
Oh. Okay. I'll keep them around. They probably have some use eventually.
You can use one to stir your beer.
Oh, that's true. How many of them are there? Just so I can write this on my sheet.
14.
14. All right. Oh. Equipment. Here we go. Okay. I'll go ahead and put these in a safe place in my quiver somewhere, so I won't accidentally be using these, and continue onwards. Full damage. D4. Why is this?
Yeah, you can have a separate entry for them. And add the D4 cold damage
Sure.
on top of that. Alright, and then proceeding through, you get to a tunnel that branches left and right. To the right, it seems to curve up and out of view. To the left, seems to stretch into a opening up cavern, I guess.
Right. And I guess we'll head on to the left.
All right.
See what's going on. Do we all have dark vision? Or does Zahndohr have dark vision or no?
Yeah, you all
I
have
have
dark
gotten
vision.
it from a
Okay.
magical mask.
Then I will say sorry to Dawnbringer and leave her extinguished for the time being as we're heading into the new room. Be slightly less obvious about this.
Alright, stop a moment.
Is that an egg? Is that just a resurrected egg? Just there, free? Yeah.
No, of course not.
Don't be ridiculous.
I need to look something up real quick. Obzam, I need you to make me a charisma check.
A charisma check. Why? Why would you do this to a poor dwarf fighter? That is a 6. It's...
Alright, so while you guys were back here, you say sorry and extinguish Dawnbringer, and she screams out, well, doesn't scream out, but in your mind, no, it's too dark, and lights right back up again.
Never mind. We're going in loud unless someone else wants to go first. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. She's scared of the dark is all. You understand.
I don't like the dark.
Yeah, neither do I, but that's other things do, unfortunately. Alright. Does Jezelle want to scout ahead, or shall we just go in swords
I have a
blazing as it
decent
is?
stealth check. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I might have a tool for this. Let's see. Did I manage to write down? I thought my character gets Dark Elves get spells as part of their base thing.
Fairy fire,
might
darkness. I think that's it.
Oh, no, that's it. Yeah. Let's see. What is my base stealth? Oh, you know what? I get Hold on. Give me a second. I have to pull this up. I think I get advantage on stealth checks. Say. No, I guess not. It just says sleight of hand. Okay. Might as well try it anyways. So stealth check to scout ahead. I do have dark vision. I get a 5. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's a natural
Oh
one.
no, that's a natural
Neat.
one.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
You are
I have full hit points, so hopefully...
sneaking.
Guys, they can barely hear me.
You are just slightly stealthier than the dwarf currently holding a lightsaber in the middle of a dark cavern.
Slightly stealthier? I feel like the dwarf might be a little harder to see.
It's stiff competition here between the walking rave and the I don't know what this natural one on stealth ends up being, but
What would it be? It can't be just kicking a rock. That's not that big of a blunder.
just your new extra quiver of arrows, just as you're walking, just tilts to the wrong angle and they all just clatter out onto the ground. And it's just like,
oh yeah, that's not bad.
Should have secured that one better, huh? Neat.
That in the wrong spot in the quiver.
All right, let me. So sneaking up ahead. Let me move Jezelle over real quick. You see a large open tunnel with several this tunnel is also climbing upwards as you're going. I forgot that part. It opens up into a huge well-lit chamber. The glow of phasris and bioluminescent fungi compete with shafts of white light that fall upon naturally formed shelves along the walls, as well as a rocky mesa at the center of the cavern. Crudely formed ramps connect the different levels of the mesa up to the height of its two topmost tiers, which are linked by a sturdy bridge. Atop one of those tiers sits a large red egg. Atop the other stands a 50-foot tall obelisk made of smooth black metal with a few noticeable imperfections, as though small parts of it were somehow chipped away. There is a female Darrow stands close to the obelisk, gently patting and stroking its surface. The obelisk flashes once, the glow of phasris around the cavern flaring in response, and the Darrow squeals with glee as she snatches an object up from the ground, then seems to write something down in a small notebook. And at that point, let me see if this will actually hit. because from somebody you didn't
I
notice
see.
at first, because of your failed stealth roll. Somebody notices you and takes a shot at you.
Quick question before you go further.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is way too late for this, but I would potentially like to use my inspiration to try to reroll that stealth. Is that something I can do or no?
Not now, no.
Not now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh well.
Gotta get a quicker trigger finger for the inspiration.
Yeah. Should have done it at the beginning.
Oh, I also could have used Tremors at 60 feet. Well, I guess this is like massive scales.
Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
For 11 piercing damage as a crossbow bolt flies from off to the side from a darrow that you did not see and slams into you, and everybody can roll initiative.
But should we?
Okay. Oh, I gotta click on my character.
Oh, I didn't load up the turn order. Oh, it looks like it shows up even if you guys aren't, if it's not loaded for me now.
Nice.
There we go. I got a 7. Ooh, that's not what you want to see.
I don't mind seeing that.
You know what? I would like to use my inspiration on that initiative. Is that something I can do?
Sure.
Back it out here. That's a little better. I almost might want to take like the alert feat or something like that. Might be a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, not being surprised is nice.
I don't see Rukook.
Oh, I guess I get Storm Rune at level 7. So if I make it that far, I can just use that.
That gives you a similar effect.
Yeah, I don't get the +5 to initiative, but I can't be surprised. And well, as long as I'm not incapacitated. And in addition, every short or long rest, I can meditate and for a minute, whenever me or another creature makes an attack roll, I can use my reaction to cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage. I can just perennially
Ooh, that is
make it annoying.
very helpful.
Yeah, it's part of the reason I wanted to class. Good. The other one is Hill Rune, which is the same thing,
wait,
but
you roll
in addition,
initiative?
for a minute I
Yes.
get resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and
I
slashing.
think it still didn't register Giselle's initiative in like the turn order tracker for whatever reason.
Oh no, I'm not. Not at the top.
Say that again?
Wonder if it's
I don't see Giselle in the turn order tracker.
I
I
do.
just see Obzam. Oh, well, maybe I'm the one who's getting it screwed up today.
Huh.
I'll
I
just reload.
haven't sorted them yet.
Yeah, I just only see Obzam and Zahndohr on there.
The only one I don't see in there is Rukook.
Well, I roll, I got a 16. I just can't seem to select the token.
I added it. Alright, so everybody that's not in the room at the moment, one move action will get you into the area.
Would my character have made a shout of surprise, or are we just kind of taking it for granted that they're following behind?
You can have a shout of surprise as you get pierced by a crossbow bolt.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
So everybody outside, I mean, I will assume that they were kind of staying within one move action's worth of distance here.
And on a hair trigger.
Yeah, and I'm gonna paste you where one move action will get you to see. After I grow your tokens.
Okay, so it's my turn. I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna cast Bless on us three. And move forward. So I think only the Bless will be on the Ranger. And I only got 3 though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Obzam and
If you
Bam.
cast a second level spell, you can get one additional target.
I don't have many second level spells off though. So I go with Bamps and Obzam and Rukook.
Okay. So you cast a spell, then move up. That gets you to where you are on the map. Oh. Let's see. Jezelle is first, actually.
I'm gonna enter the Giant's Might, so I grow to a large size. And
Much like a pufferfish, when startled, Jezelle grows to a large size.
And has been on the cause poisoning.
true. Let's go ahead and shoot the closest one, so that would be this one, and make an attack with the longbow. For a 17, does that hit?
Which one?
The one that's sort of on the little ledge there.
Okay.
Okay.
$17 does hit.
Okay, that's good to know. For damage, I get 14 damage. And I'll make another attack. Or
that one falls.
Oh. Like, they slip or they're dead?
Yes.
In that case, I will shoot, I don't know, this thing. This guy. The turban. Or not the turban, is that a bandana?
That one, because of the angle, you can't not see.
Shoot the banana.
Yep.
Very well, anyway.
21 to hit on that one. Yeah. And for damage, that's 7 damage. Oh, and I can add 1d6, so I'll add 1d6 to this guy. 6 damage. So that's gonna be extra 2 damage to the bandana. And then that's my turn. Guess I should like move forward a bit too as well, so I'll just move like there, so that way they have a better path through.
So I cast Bless and move up. Yeah.
Alright, you cast Bless. Roll me. I believe a d20. Roll me a d20, please. No, for Rukook when you cast Bless.
I thought I typed it.
Alright, I see it now. Okay. Alright, the Darrow. Oh. Let's see, we have 2 shots coming at Jezelle. Does an 11 hit? Probably not.
Oh, it doesn't.
And the second one a 19
Yeah, that hits.
for 6 piercing.
And my map is black.
Did you delete your token?
I don't think I did.
Did I delete your token?
Was there ever a token?
It was. And I may have deleted it because when I typed for the roll d20, I found out if you type without the chat field actually having a cursor flashing in it, it opens up another field on the left to type into. And I don't know what that did. I can see now. Thank you very much.
Alright, let's see. Some Darrow are doing things. Zahndohr, you are up. One move action will get you there.
Or move action will get me there where I am, or get me like officially.
It will get you there where you are. One move gets you there.
Okay. I will arrive there. I will see that there's clearly some bad shit happening.
There are also several dead Duragar scattered around here as well.
At a cursory glance, could I see how they are dead? Like, have they been incinerated in fire, or are they just kind of murdered?
Just kind of murdered. Crossbow bolts.
Gotcha. Normal combat violence. My turn order only has 4 people on it. I don't know if that's...
Oh yeah, my turn order is completely haunted, but...
Okay. Cool. Question on how big a red dragon egg is.
A red dragon.
I'm going to try to telekinesis it out of there.
Less telekinesis, more I was thinking about if I could get up to it, grab it. Not this turn, obviously, because it's a million miles away.
Mhm.
But get up to it, grab it, and Misty step out of there.
Is this 8 strength portable?
Kind of.
Thought I had the dragon egg on this map as well.
It's possible I can't see it because of there's this big ass obelisk in the way.
Yeah, I
that's
don't.
blocking it.
I don't have it on this map.
Okay.
In the corner, or sorry, on the other thing, it's right here.
Okay.
So you can kind of see the shaded outline. It is a big 5-foot-ish diameter egg.
Cool.
This is
how high
dwarf
up-
portable then.
How high up are these, like from this level? To, like,
Each
level.
of the ledges. I want to say they're 10 feet.
Okay, so jumpable with some. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I will, because I have jump as a Githyanki. For some reason, it's not under.
Yeah, each ledge is 10 feet elevation change.
I will cast jump on myself as my action, and I think that's gonna be it.
Jump is a bonus action now.
Oh, I will jump on myself and then move my 30 feet as a dash.
You can also, like, the new jump is a bonus action, and it lets you spend 10 feet of movement to jump 30 feet. So
Now,
it actually gives you net gain in movement now.
this is a decline, so this is taking you lower than the level that you were on if you went up here.
So probably you just jump from there to there or something.
Yeah, I'll just jump up straight up this way.
All right, Plinky. Plinky is going to... mutter something in a madness-induced bout of undercommon and kind of step back and out of sight behind the obelisk. Alright. Obzam, you are up.
Alright, well, I will be moving in. And then I'll just go ahead and dash. Charge in, waving a giant glowing sword, as is my duty.
How... Do you have extra movement from somewhere?
I just dashed.
Yeah, one move got you to where you were. A dash gets you 30 more feet.
Oh, one move got me to where I was. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Jezelle is the one that snuck ahead and was...
Alright. That about right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright. That's end of the round.
Everybody hears in their heads in a language of your choice, because it is telepathic, this cackle of glee and yes, targets, I have more to kill. It's so exciting. I have intruders to kill.
Neat.
And
I'm sure this is fine.
okay, that's funny almost in a way. All right, Obzam, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Well, that says 1d4.
That's a 12.
No, 12 is not enough.
Yeah, okay. Quick question. I have this Mage Slayer ability that says when I fail in one of these saves, I can choose to succeed instead. Do I get to know what failing the save means before I make that decision or not?
I think you get to know that you failed the save. Let me
Okay,
see.
but I don't get to know what effect it would have. Alright. Well, I'm not going to choose to use that ability right now. Let's see what happens.
Now, I will say you can find out what this was. It was a frighten effect.
Ah, so it's going to be I'm going to be running away and not being able to move closer. That I should probably remove. That would be very bad if I was affected by that.
So you are not frightened.
I will use my guarded mind to ignore this effect.
And another target, I think Zahndohr going over there. Zahndohr, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Why couldn't you just reverse those, man? Everything would go off so much better.
Don't forget
7.
the 1d4.
$10.
10. Not enough. You cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn, and on your turn you can't move, and you use your action to make a melee or range. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one.
Good, because that was all sounding horrible.
You are
Oh,
paralyzed
it's
for
gonna be
a
worse.
minute. You can
Oh, that's
repeat.
worse.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Stick.
So can we see anything casting spells on us right here?
Yes,
Or...
you see some eye beams.
Oh, great.
From up above, floating in the air.
Ah, wonderful. How high in the air?
About 50 feet.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's more than 30.
We're back to Jezelle. We can't let them interrupt. It'll be more exciting when the obelisk is complete.
Might I suggest shooting down the beholder or spectator, whatever it is, before our entire party is evaporated?
That does seem like a good idea.
Those things are very dangerous.
Trying to break out those arrows, probably. I'm gonna go ahead and use the first attack to longbow on the floating eye beam thing. I will use the +1 arrow of cold in the first attack, so 13 left. And that is a 21. Well, 22.
22 hits.
That's a 14. And then 6. So that's the giant damage. So that's a total of 7 plus 1 from the +1 arrow, so 8 plus 14 is 22 damage
22.
to the flying eye thing.
That is
And
much
I'll
too
use
much
the
damage.
second attack. Oh, okay, never mind, it's dead.
No, it's not dead. That's just me
Oh, it's not dead.
protesting.
Okay,
That's
never
too
mind.
much damage.
Oh. Okay. Well, then I'll
Typical
go ahead and
GM
shoot it again.
hands us magic arrows, then complains when they get shot by them. What do you think is going to happen?
I mean, you just gave it to an archer. 24 to
That'll hit.
and 11 damage plus 1d4. So that's 16 damage. I'll go ahead and mark off those 2 arrows.
All right. Oh, I forgot something. For Zahndohr, roll me a d20.
Oh, right.
Woohoo! Roll me a
20.
d100.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
73.
Uh-oh.
All right, so we'll say you cast jump when you got here. You randomly teleport. No, not even randomly. You teleport to an unoccupied space within 60 feet that you can see.
So where was that egg? It's up here, right?
Right up there.
Boop. I get zapped with that paralyzing eye beam, and then where I was is just empty space. I was like, oh god, no, he's been disintegrated.
This
When in
is
reality,
evaporated.
I've been shunted up there.
You gotta remember to do that at the time of casting. Alright. Rukook, you are up.
Okay. I can't see anybody else in the cave yet. Did I see the beams coming down to strike my friends?
Yes.
Okay, so as I move forward, I'm going to be looking for the source of those beams.
You can see it floating
So tell
50
me-
feet up.
So tell me how far forward I have to move before I get to that point.
There.
Okay, so that's pretty much one move almost. Okay, and so it's some nebulous thing? Is it nebulous or?
It is a
solid?
beholder.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's floating
shoot.
up above in the top of the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how far above the tiers is the beholder?
Let's see.
The grounds below. Like, you see, like 40 foot or 80
It's-
foot? Or... Okay. And the others are assumed are like 5 or 10 foot up.
Each ledge is 10 foot.
$10 okay.
So
I'm gonna go with the second level. I'm gonna go with the second level. Fog cloud right there, centered on it, or like just above its head or whatever, which is a 40-foot radius.
All right.
Did that show on the table?
Yep, so you're using this as the second level slot, I guess. You get a 40-foot radius?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, so above its head.
Oh, and also roll a d20, I think, right?
Yep,
For a
roll a
spell?
d20.
I got a 7. I don't know. Oh, this is the random spell.
Yep, 7, there's no effect.
So it didn't do anything at all.
Nope. It didn't do anything extra.
Did the spell slot get used up?
Yeah, you cast your spell.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but that fog is all it starts 10 feet above the ground, right?
Sounds like it, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. There's right above us? That beholder was right above us?
Yeah, it was 50 feet up in the air right there.
So that means that you guys cannot see. Right?
Sounds
no,
like
although
it.
we know they're there.
Alright, so things on the ground level can see. Alright, are you done?
Yeah, let me click it.
Alright, Darrow.
Oh, and I would have said there's something weird happening to spells here. If I felt that effect at all.
No, there was no effect for you.
Okay, so then I would have said that.
Alright, let's see. The Darrow over here on the ground. He's gonna keep shooting at Jezelle, because Jezelle is a big target. Uh, 19.
Yep, that hits.
7 damage.
Okay. That is damage. I'm at, what's that? 15.
Might I suggest a second wind, or possibly two?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if I have any left, though. Have we had time to take a rest since last session?
You guys took a short rest, I believe.
Short rest?
Let's see, coming around the ledge over here. Can't quite see Obzam. So it's going to move more because it can. No, it's going to go the other way. One does come from around this corner, though, that can see people, and this one will fire at Obzam. Uh, 24 to hit
That'll hit. That'll allow it.
for 10 piercing.
Fair enough.
Let's see, that one up there can't see now because of the stupid fog cloud, so he's going to... And shoot at a somewhat still looking Gith. With a 20 to hit. And 9 piercing damage.
Ouchies.
See, that one is dead. The others can't. Nope, that's it. Okay. Zahndohr, you may roll your save.
Quick question: wasn't it was anything about paralyzed changed in 0.5?
Paralyzed.
Because in regular position, it just makes you incapacitated.
Incapacitated and like advantage to attack against you on criticals if they're in the melee.
I was wondering if there was wiggle room to be able to telekinetic shove.
What kind of action is the telekinetic shove?
It is from my feet, and I believe it is just a bonus action. Find it.
Can't take any action, bonus action, or reaction in incapacity.
All right, there you go.
It is.
And then it's just a Constitution save again to break it.
Yes. Don't forget your bless.
Yep. I don't think there's a good way on D&D Beyond to. 15?
That will break it. You are no longer paralyzed.
Sick. His eyes open up and he's like, "Oh, well, okay. Didn't expect to be here."
Where'd this crossbow come from?
Presumably the asshole over there, but
That will bring us to
A reasonable assumption.
Plinky.
An Overwatch player, I see.
I gotta push the payload.
Does Overwatch still
So that
exist? Or did they
Overwatch 2
close it
does,
when
I
they
think.
did 2?
I think they just
Technically
closed it when they
exists?
made 2, but
Oh, you're talking about Overwatch, the original. No, I think it's
Yeah.
just turned into Overwatch 2.
I mean, yeah, Overwatch 2, from what I understand, is similar enough that it's basically the same game. But
Yeah.
Alright, so you're done, Zahndohr?
Yeah, it's Plinky's turn.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. You should escape the fog cloud by moving directly down into melee range.
Alright, becoming visible as he casts a spell. Is a Darrow right about there.
And he casts a spell, you say?
He casts a spell, yes. This spell
Do I have line of sight?
The elevation there.
yeah, I think
probably
the
not.
elevation's no.
Proceed. I will allow it.
It also means he can't target you. That's
Unfortunately, can't get Jezelle as well. So,
Unfortunately.
yeah, unfortunately. Obzam and Rukook,
Unfortunately.
I need a dexterity saving throw.
I wonder why.
As it starts hurling little white beanbags at you guys and shouting, "Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt."
Which would be quite amusing if it weren't for the actual bolt of lightning hitting us at the same time.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a fail.
Rukook succeeds. Let's see, will it roll the damage? It does. Obzam 26 lightning damage, Rukook 13.
Oh, I'm I really wanted to cast Jump, but I think I'm going to have to spend this last spell slot in Absorb Elements to take half from that. So I will cast Absorb Elements and catch as much of the lightning as I can, and roll this d20. 2? I have no idea what triggers anything here.
So absorb elements, you then store some of that damage for your next melee attack.
Yep. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Alright, that was Plinky. Obzam, you're up.
Alright. Unfortunately, slight downside of this plan is I no longer have the jump. I no longer have a spell slot to use Jump to reach him this turn. So instead, I will be dashing and running right up into his face, and using some Second Wind over here. Oh wait, I do have this Action Surge. Do the Second Wind first. To undo the rest of his Lightning Bolt. And then I'll return it to him with interest. The Action Surge.
He's not interested.
That's too bad. Alright. That'll be 29 to hit. Oh, that's critical, isn't it? Okay, so that'll do an extra 2d6 lightning damage instead of 1d6. Unless did they change crits, or that's still like you double all the dice?
You double dice.
Alright. So that'll be 25 damage from the first attack. And 23 to hit for 13 more after that.
Yeah, unfortunately, he does not resist magical damage, just the saving throws.
There we go.
You slice into him the second attack. He crumples to the ground.
Mage Slayer feat, you know?
And at that
Got
point,
it for filthiness sake.
The spectator screams, "No, you must die! He is needed! It can't be completed without him! No, must. And let's see.
Oh, it can't be completed without him. Oh, good. I'll make sure he can't get back up then.
He is going to try a paralyzing ray on Obzam. Give me a con save.
Is he going to move out of the fog cloud first?
Oh, he must. Yes, you're right.
Oh, wait. Also, concentration saving throw on that fog cloud, though, for the lightning bolt.
Oh, that's right.
Good point.
Inspiration? Not enough. Oh, right. You just need a 10, so I can probably get it.
Only got a 1 there, so 9. Nope.
No,
I don't think so.
the fog
Wait,
cloud.
I just took. How much was the total we gotta take?
It's 10 or
half the damage.
of the damage,
10.
whichever is higher. So 10.
Oh, so it's gotta be at least 10. Okay. Yeah, I missed it by 1.
Inspiration or no?
But the fog cloud, yeah. No, I'm not gonna bother.
All right.
So yes, his plan proceeds as planned. Need a con save from Obzam.
All right. I'm pretty good at those, right? 11? I'm assuming that's a
Not
failure there.
good enough.
Inspiration. I don't want to be paralyzed here. 18. That's a bit better.
That will succeed. Then it's going to blast you with another ray. Give me a wisdom saving throw this time.
Well, that's the one I was just going to fail anyway.
As somebody who's recently been paralyzed, 0 out of 10 cannot recommend.
19. All right.
19 succeeds. It is then going to fly.
Your corrupt magics can't touch me. Come down and fight me like a real man. Make a bite attack. Come on. Oh. Okay, but seriously, please shoot that thing down before it renders me completely incapable of doing anything.
Hold on a moment.
I do have to take one of my things as a heal, so I don't die.
Yeah. I mean, that's a bonus action.
Yeah, that is a
Shoot
bonus
him, too.
action.
Okay.
Let's see,
I
are
was
you
tracking
next
the
to
wrong
me?
one. Jezelle, you are up.
So what I want to do is somehow get with someone within 30 feet of dwarf and 30 feet of an enemy. Is that even possible? If I go down here, does that mean I'm within 30 feet of each?
If you just move up there, then you'd be within 30 feet of me and the beholder.
Beholder? That. Like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. So
The beholder is
that,
still
and then-
50 feet high.
Oh, 50 feet high. Okay.
Oh, okay, never mind. Now there's an enemy and a
How long is
dwarf
this?
over here.
Ruler. This guy. That's 60 feet. So hypothetically, with my large size, can I like try to balance on this ledge here so that I'm like sort of equidistant from them?
Oh yeah, here's generally it.
Oh. Let's do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the beholder again, using these arrows that have been so kindly donated to me.
You just have to make cold-related puns every time you shoot them.
I still need you.
Oh God.
Chill out.
You know what killed the beholders? The Ice Age.
I see you guys have some experience with this kind of thing. I don't know.
It's
That's
all
a
from the
good
same
thing.
movie.
I just
so,
quoted one terrible movie.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
like literally all of Arnold's lines as Mr. Freeze were ice puns. It
No,
was
it's
all
true.
or wonderful.
I'm glad I didn't see that one.
Yeah, you're you're truly better off, but at the same time, like
Most of us that haven't seen it are glad we haven't seen it.
Yeah. It's one of the bad movies that's just bad. There's nothing redeeming, I guess.
It does have some funny, very stupid lines in there.
Ooh, 25?
That's gonna hit.
It's a 12. 6. With, oh, okay, we don't want to see that. And 3, 4, so that's 16 damage.
The beholder starts to slowly float downward
Okay, never mind.
as its eye stalks go limp.
Wonderful. Alright, that's a dead beholder. Go ahead and shoot the orc here. Or not orc, Durger, I
Arrow.
think. Arrow. I get all the little. Okay, that's gonna be racist if I say that. Shouldn't be racist as a drow. Actually, maybe I should. Isn't that in character with drow? Aren't they kind of racist? Anyways,
Kind of. They are very.
13 damage. Yeah. I get all of the non-drow races mixed up.
All the more reason they're awful people.
I know. 4. That's a total of 16 damage to this one. And that's my turn. Oh, I need to do the healing. So that's 1d10. That's my level, I think.
1d10 plus level, yeah.
Plus your fighter level.
Plus fighter level. And plus 5. 7. I will take that. Puts me back up to 22. While not the most healthy. More than 15. That's my turn.
Alright, Rukook, you are up.
Okay. Well, moving forward, the must. Okay, so there's a Jarrow up on the top peak. And then, what other enemies are there?
Within reach of Dawnbringer.
Yep.
Another Jarrow?
Yep.
And then what about a Beholder type?
It is falling to the ground.
Okay, and the Spectator 2 is all dead, right? Or is that the one you're talking about?
The spectator is the beholder.
Okay. You were confusing me for a while there. They are different forms. Okay. So, 10, 20. Who's up there with the Jarrow? Who's that other person?
Zahndohr.
Oh, Xander's up there? I don't want to interfere with Xander. 10, 20. Is he within range of my javelin at 60? I think so, but I want to double check.
Yeah.
So you guys go up, okay. Okay, I'm gonna check my javelin out. It doesn't have the lightning effect, because I already used that one today, but I'm still gonna hit him with a magic weapon.
Nothing is showing.
Yeah, it's not rolling for me. Okay, I'm plus 7. Okay. 16 to hit him.
16 will hit him.
For 10 points of damage.
Alright. He yelps in pain. He seems to be upset.
Yeah, we called it down one time.
Alright, we got 2 Darrow left. It's gonna shoot at Obzam. 16.
Ooh, just short.
And the other one is going to shoot at Zahndohr, since you're still there.
I didn't have a lot of choice. I didn't want to be here.
8. He's gonna miss, probably.
No.
Zahndohr, it's your turn.
Alright, so, I saw posted dimensions of this egg, 4 foot tall, 3 foot diameter egg.
Yep.
Does it look like it's on any kind of like glyphs or anything spooky, magical like that, or is it just kind of sitting on a rock?
It's just kind of sitting on top of a rock.
Xander's a little surprised at this. He was expecting there to be some magic fuckery going on, but he's gonna try and lift it.
What is your strength?
8.
If you're asking that question, it's not high enough.
Trying to see carrying capacity.
Oh no. You gotta look up those rules. We are truly lost.
I think it's just 15 times. Great score.
Thought those things were a bit kind of a bogus thing, right? Because if you think about it, picking up an actual sphere is incredibly difficult.
Yeah. You can't seem to lift this, but you could probably roll it.
That'd be a really embarrassing thing to report back to them to shot. It's just, I started rolling the egg, and there's just that slope. And
Imagine the baby dragon inside just
ooh, scrambled.
Right. So what I want to do is I want to kind of grab it, like, get my arms around it, and then I will there it is. Can I just then Misty Step, like, a good place to Misty Step that doesn't involve then just rolling this down the hill. I'll just Misty Step to there, because this is kind of... Off a spell slot. Guys, I got it. So, in rolling it, would you say that that is difficult terrain, or would you say that that is something else entirely to roll it on out of here?
It would fall under the dragging, lifting, or pushing, which your push capacity would be 240 pounds. So probably half.
In that case... Yeah, I think I'll just roll it down to the bottom of this hill here into this corner with it. I think... I can take a pop shot at this guy. And then I'll Mind Sliver this guy as my action. So he needs to make an intelligence save.
Alrighty. He gets a 10.
Not enough. Five damage. And if he has to make a save before his next turn, he'll get a penalty on that.
His mind has been slivered.
But that will be my turn then.
Plinky is down. Obzam, you are up.
This man continues to annoy me. I have a lightsaber. 17 to hit for 14 radiant.
Yeah.
Alright. And I'll start moving back.
Oh,
Is there
I
any
need
left?
a d20 roll. From Zahndohr.
Oh, right, Misty Stone.
19.
Almost. Okay.
The nearest egg to you immediately hatches.
Sick. I become imprinted upon it as its mother and then rule the cosmos.
Alright, so all of the Darrow seem to be down. The dragon egg is now down at the bottom of the crevasse there, I guess. Lowest level. The spectator is dead.
Do Githyanki have, touching coming-of-age stories about a boy and his red dragon? Like where the red fur grows, but for space pirates?
No, we have epic tales of glory of an alliance between the Githyanki and the Red Dragons and the...
Okay.
I can tell that you are just trying to... He's just like, I thought you were actually interested in my history.
I just thought it would be funny.
No, you were just being a base material plane dwelling.
Look, I just think it's a good book, that's all. Alright. So fight's over? Are we done with initiative? Or?
It is, yes.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go check out this obelisk. I don't know what's up with that.
The obelisk it is black metal. It is perfectly smooth except for cracks and chipped off edges where it seems to be splintered by some unknown force. It is 15 feet on a side at the base. It stands 50 feet tall and tapers slowly to a pyramidal cap. And are you proficient in Arcana?
I am proficient in Arcana.
The fractures seem to be leaking some sort of magical energy.
All right. Well, I'm going to take some time. Get out the notebook. Take some time. Probably ritual cast detect magic and try to get a good idea of what's going on around here. Take notes.
I am attempting to make a papoose for the dragon egg. Look, this is what we were kind of sent after, so, you got to make sure it gets back in one piece.
Oh, someone should have learned Tensor's floating disk.
Do the two Darrow have anything on them?
The Darrow have light repeating crossbows.
Ooh.
Full auto.
Leather
Sick.
armor. And 121 silver among the 4 of them.
I can add that to the...
Plinky has 1 gold coin, a stick of charcoal, a battered notebook with pages made from trilmac, which is a type of fungus.
Is this 1 gold coin special, or should I just put it in with the other gold pieces?
Give me a history. Oh, you're up there studying the obelisk.
Rukook's the one, like, actually investigating these things. I'm just recording it for the party fund.
Something does seem weird about the gold coin.
Well, that's for Rukook to decide what to do with. Unless he hands it over to me.
Also, let's see here. What kind of spellcaster? There is also a spellbook.
I feel like we're just swimming in them. Not that I'm complaining.
3 spellbooks. 1 previous owner.
Pre-loved.
Oh, never mind. It's sorcerer. I finally found what kind of spellcaster he is. No spellbook.
Ah. All natural spellcaster.
So, what are you doing with the obelisk?
I am trying to figure out what kind of magical energy it's radiating. I'm assuming some type of wild magic. And also, like, are there any markings on this obelisk? What is this obelisk intended to do if it was completed? These kinds of things.
Alright, that is probably not something you can learn. There is no writing. It is smooth, except for the chips and cracks. It does seem to be made of the same type of metal that Droki was carrying around, that lump.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming this is a part of it.
As for the magical energy, you can either give me a Arcana roll or Investigation.
I'll go with Arcana. 24.
Ooh.
The magical energy it is leaking seems to be of a alien nation? Alien origin?
Okay.
But it seems to be interacting with the Phaserus as well. So it could change, but currently you get the sense that if you feed magic into it, it will let you teleport somewhere.
Oh! Like, I choose, or there's some fixed destination for this?
Hard to tell.
Okay.
How much?
Any volunteers?
Magic?
I must admit I'm tempted. But...
We have any of these living creatures left? We could sort of...
Nope.
out of curiosity, like, can I, like, carve off a small piece with Dawnbringer, or is this thing resistant to?
No, trying to have Dawnbringer affected doesn't seem to do anything.
I'll try just like cutting it with another just random dagger or some short sword or something like that.
You're
Just
a
see if I
dwarf,
can damage it or if it's extremely resilient.
You're a dwarf. You're telling me you don't have stone cutting tools on you?
Not on me.
I mean, we were captured and prisoners for a little while, so.
Yeah, should. I'm proficient in smith's tools. I just don't have any with me.
The random dagger that you try to affect it with seems to notch the dagger.
All right, fair enough. Okay. And is this is like some magical energy that's warping the phase wrist? Is this similar to that other, like that area where we could ask questions, or is this some different kind of phenomena?
Seems to be a different phenomena.
Okay. And it seems to be alien, but not like abyssal or infernal, right?
Correct. And the teleport, everything on this particular mesa with you would teleport at the time of teleportation.
I'm so tempted to try that, but probably a bad
Is that
idea.
including the rock? Like, can we tell it's just living things?
Like, would it teleport the entire platform or just everything on the platform?
Just what's on the platform.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let everyone know. And the obelisk seems to be, well, it's obviously damaged, leaking energy everywhere, but it seems to be some kind of transportation device. Feed energy into it, and it would send you somewhere. Couldn't say where or why, but it's not abyssal and doesn't seem to be related to the other odd happenings. This is some other machinations, probably related to the Darrow rather than the demons. So many people going mad down here.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
from
there's
taking
another
tunnel.
obelisk.
Maybe. You want to take it out by the dock through the tunnel?
Carrying that egg up the ladder shaft will be tricky, but we might be able to manage it.
Yeah, the tricky part will be getting it back all the way through town.
Yeah, well, that we can solve with a cart and a blanket, but see about that once we can get back up to the surface.
Well, that's where they're at, I think.
All right.
Maybe the dragon knows something about the obelisk.
That feeds right into a question that I was waiting for an opportune moment to ask.
Yes.
So, like, I can... What's the name of the feature again? I can telepathically communicate with creatures that I can see within 30 feet of me. I know it's a little complicated because it's currently in an egg, but can I try to talk to the baby dragon? I almost called it a larval dragon.
Speak with Yolk.
It's a caterpillar.
Embryonic.
Give me a nature check.
Ooh. The 2.
It does not seem to react at the moment somehow, but you are not quite sure why.
I was about to ask if it was like warm or anything, if I knew if that was good for dragons, but then I just rolled a 1, so everything seems fine.
The egg itself is cool to the touch.
But I will kind of try to join everybody else now that I've got this in a little papoose kind of thing for easy dragging.
Probably have to
Just
go
gotta
back to the
catch up.
bed and makeshift a sling or a hammock or whatever. What do you call it? A gurney. That's what probably have to be.
Yeah, something where it's like not bumping against the dirt, but still like more easy to transport.
Yep, and the two of us will take it through the tunnel out to the docks, I think.
Yeah, sure. See if we can get this back up to the docks. And I'm trying to remember if there were a lot of narrow passageways between us and them, us and there, but I don't know. I don't remember if any of them were too small for this thing to move.
Most
Not
of
enough to
the
tunnel out.
Does getting a moment to actually look at this obelisk trigger anything in Zahndohr's memory or knowledge of, interplanetary shit?
that is a good question.
Have you tried telepathically speaking with the obelisk?
I've played Dead Space. I know how that goes.
Give me a... What would this be here? History?
Sure.
I will provide whatever. Can I assist him in this?
No.
Share my notes.
The bless will help.
But he lost concentration on the bless back when he got hit with the lightning bolt. But...
I got an 18.
Bless do not require concentration.
Yeah, he
Oh, they
lost
changed that?
concentration on the
That's a
fog
minute, I'll be
cloud.
honest.
Okay, I missed. Why are there 2 rolls?
Because I hit it twice by accident.
Oh.
Because when I clicked it the first time, it didn't seem to respond, and I was like, clearly I need to click it more.
Yes, more clicks.
Well,
Guys,
less requires
I hate to
concentration.
do this, but I have to go. I know we're right at an exciting point, but I do have to go.
Not
Yeah,
a problem.
I mean,
we
we
are
are.
almost at the end anyway, so that is okay.
If you want to continue, I can just read a summary or catch up on the next session, but either way is fine with me.
Okay.
I do have to go.
Cool.
I don't want to hold you guys up.
Yep.
I'll see you next
Fair enough.
week
Have a
or
good night.
week after that. Yeah, take care.
Oh, also Obzam, it seems to radiate abjuration magic.
Abjuration. All right. Well, not what I would expect from a teleportation thing.
Anybody else proficient in history can roll as well?
Sure. The 7 for me. If that fails, I can add a d10 to that using my whatever they call the other use of second wind.
You can attempt that.
So that's a 10 on history. Yeah. Okay.
No. Rukook. Is that proficiency? Why is your proficiency so low?
Oh. It seems to be reducing stats, but not proficiency. I thought that was... The bubble usually means you're proficient, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm history proficient. But still +2.
Proficiency at this level should be what?
Oh,
3?
-1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, proficiency +3 int -1. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So Rukook, you get a brief bit of memory at some point that these may be Netherese in origin. So very ancient spellcasters. There are many of them throughout the realms.
Relay this to the others.
And while they do react with the phase rest, as evident here, they don't seem to be affected by any energies from the far realm.
The far realm, is that the prime material?
No, the far realm is where the aboleths and other things come from.
Oh, okay.
That's where Cthulhu hangs out.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, so we have an ancient Netherese obelisk for abjuration magic that can teleport you somewhere. And it isn't complete, and a bunch of Dare were trying to finish it, which makes me think we probably shouldn't, add this extra piece we've got lying around.
We've got one piece already, so why worry? Let's just take the egg back.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, back to the map. So you haven't been up and around this way yet. The egg will fit through this tunnel here. And then once you were going around, it will fit down through the southern route that went through the fungus patch. Can you?
Yep, it's, I can see, the map we've previously explored there. Alright.
What about the ladder? What about the ladder in the tunnel that leads out to the docks? Fit through which part of it?
The tunnel itself.
Oh, okay. You did not make that clear at the time. Okay.
Ah, yeah, there's that little tiny tunnel there. Yeah, we had to take mushrooms to get through there.
Would taking the mushrooms while carrying the egg also shrink the egg?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess, okay. Actually, if we're going through this mushroom patch anyway, then we can circle around back this way, but the tunnel at the top of the ladder is what we can't get through with the egg, or?
Right.
Oh, okay. Which means some way to get across the lake, or we try this path down here and see if that gets us another way.
Let's try that.
And then also you would then have to push the egg through Darrow territory.
I guess that's our question.
Because you were pretty far into the city itself before you found the entrance to this area.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So let's go that way.
We'll need some way to disguise what it is we're hauling, but hopefully we can just find like a cart and a blanket and then just drag it out.
Well, I'm not worried about that anymore, actually. Because as long as you don't have to take it through the city, I think that's okay. And so this is all Jarrow territory, so if they want to protest, let them try. Speaking of which, was anybody other than Jezelle harmed?
I took a few licks, but still mostly fine. 10 hit points down.
Okay, because we got 2 prayers of healing. Oh, 1 prayer of
Took a
healing,
little bit,
level
but
3.
it's short restable.
Yeah, I'd be fine. It's just a short rest.
Okay, let's take it before we head out into the Jarrow City.
Sure, seems reasonable. Alright.
Hold on.
We still need to, though. We still need to find a way out of these tunnels.
Huh. There is a... okay, I see where it is now. So you're making your way downtown.
Walking fast.
Yeah. Something homebound, right? Alright, I have you on the right layer. So you get to there. And then you get to there. And then from there, where were you going?
We were going to try this route to see if it links up over here.
Okay. We will probably have to stop there.
Yep, as long as we have things set up so we can remember what we're doing next time.
The cavern, the tunnel opens up into a natural cave wherein you see several fungal creatures dancing to a silent tune. 3 of them stand 5 feet tall, while the others are half as tall. One of the small ones stands apart from the rest, its movement not nearly as frantic. Hunched nearby are 2 larger creatures that resemble apes covered with mushroom growths and yellow mold. You guys spent some time with the myconids. You know that myconids, at least from Stool's perspective, they don't dance.
We just got Myconid Footloose happening over here.
Seems that way, yes. And,
Either wonderful or terrible.
Yep. And it's quitting time anyway, so we can end there. I'll type that there to help me remember where you guys are. I will say at this point, they don't seem to be reacting to your presence.
I mean, we've got a valuable payload here. Odds are we just scooch on past.
Yeah, maybe we can.
All right. Next would be the 27th, and at the moment, I don't know if anything is going to conflict with that.
Fair enough.
Yep, don't know anything that'll be wrong with that.
And I will be ending the stream now. If you've stayed this long to watch, thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Next exciting episode of Out of the Abyss.
Same bat time? Oh, maybe not.